Hello, hello, hello. I'd like to take an opportunity to welcome you back to Hello World. Hello World, where we reach out to you and we have this discussion about Hello World, about the world and what's going on right now. Today, I wanted particularly to address the issues surrounding the current election. And I just wanted to tell everyone, as we did in our last message, in Democrats voting for Trump. I know that many of you think that Joe Biden is already the elected president of the United States of America. But I don't want to bust your bubble because I want to tell you that that is never going to happen. That Trump, in fact, is going to win 4 more years. And the reason why we say that is because you have to see the contrast between Trump and between Joe Biden, okay? And people like a good visual, okay? People want to feel you in politics, okay? So what's going on here is that President Trump has demonstrated to the world that he's a superhuman being, a superman. He and his entire family came down with COVID-19, and in less than 3 days, they got rid of it. They killed it. They beat the COVID. And then President Trump was brave enough to take an experimental therapy, and now that therapy is being offered to millions of citizens of the United States of America. And then in the states that count, President Trump is on the ground, rubbing shoulders with the people. And those people are definitely going to show up and vote for President Trump. And I know that many of you find it strange and you fail to understand when we speak and when we say, and that you have to see it, you have to change your way of looking at it. And it is true that President Trump has done more for black people than Barack Obama ever did. President Trump has done more for the black cause than even Abraham Lincoln. You see, it's a little difficult for you to understand that. And the reason why it's difficult for you to understand that because you don't realize and you don't see it, you don't understand. Not even when they assassinated Martin Luther King had anyone burned down or taken down any statue. Not even when they assassinated Martin Luther King had any company the likes of Netflix say they would give $120 million to help HBCUs. Not since when they assassinated Martin Luther King. You didn't see all these beautiful black women on CNBC. And even today I noticed on NBC that you had Al Roker, another brown man, and another brown-skinned woman all running the TV show all day. So you see, that's progress. That is progress. You see, not since Donald Trump did they say they were going to get rid of Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben. Okay? President Trump is an enabler. He's a catalyst for change. And when people like us, for us to change, for us to get what it is we really want in the world and in society, we have to come under pressure. You see, when they showed the true reality of what is happening to us, the police pulled me over And the first thing he said to me, he had to check to see if I was a felon. So he's operating on the assumption, just like the rest of society is, that if you are of a certain race, you are by nature a felon. And so when they sit on the jury, they will convict you. They will convict you because in their minds, we are all felons. So the holy sacrifice of George Floyd and these policies of President Trump to allow racism to be open and to let the people come out in the open. You see, when your enemies are hiding, you don't know who they are. When you put a curfew and the fighters who trying to undermine you, they go and hide, you cannot catch them. But if you let them walk free and you let them do whatever the hell they want to do, guess what? You will catch them. So President Trump, by virtue of him being President Trump, and by virtue of he catering to the lower elements of the humanity in those people who lack humanity in the United States of America, is in fact helping the cause of Ham, helping the cause of the African people. Never before. Think about it. Have you ever seen children lay siege to the White House? You go somewhere in history and show me where one of the presidents ran to the basement, to the bunker, because a group of children was knocking on the door of the White House. Not since, where was it? Was it Philadelphia? Where they chased down the police? You see, the youth is different now. This youth is trained military already because they grew up playing video games. They play these military games, and in their minds and in the matrix, they have evolved into a different, they're not cowards like us. You see? So the movement is going to continue. The struggle is going to continue, and Joe Biden is not going to advance our cause. Joe Biden is going to pour water on the fire, and he's going to put it out like they have always done. So those of you who think, those of you who believe that you're going to have a President Biden on the 4th of November, I am sorry to burst your bubble. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm telling you, it's Donald again, and it's going to be Donald again. And after we come under all that pressure, we're going to grow strong. We're going to get organized. We're going to stay motivated. You see, we needed to see that criminal act to get us to act. Let me ask you this. Under which president? And at the assassination of Martin Luther King, where did people rise up in London? Where did people rise up in Belgium? Where did people rise up in France? Where did people rise up in Italy? All over the world, President Trump was instrumental in pulling people together and getting people to rise up and to demand change in the racist way things are in the world. So all the way in London, people were tearing down statues of Lord Nelson in Trafalgar Square. That has never happened before. So you want old sleepy Joe Biden? What is Joe Biden going to do for you that he didn't do in 47 years? Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, they are the ones who gave us 3 strikes and you're out. And so many of us are out now. And little me, your holy pope, your holy leader, they're trying to bring me in guilty for the killing of a deputy, and I've never killed a deputy. But I may have shot the sheriff. I may have shot the sheriff. But you see, they try and they try and they're trying to spend all their resources to try to take away our franchise. ultimate that we seek to achieve. Don't be fooled. Don't be deceived. Do not be led by false prophets. Don't let sleepy Joe Biden fool you. That man has never been with us, for us, or by us. It's better to know the true soul of a person and how they feel about you than for them to pretend. And that's why I say to you, if you haven't voted yet, and you need to vote, you must vote for a winner. You must vote because you see, Trump knows what he's doing. In these last 5 days, Trump is hitting Biden. And what we need now is pressure. And that pressure will make us rise up again. And we have to thank President Trump for all the great things he allowed us to accomplish this year. That even Aunt Mama, if you have a box of Aunt Mama, you need to save that. It's going to be a collector's item. If you have a box of Uncle Ben's rice,